Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall light worker. And before we dive into today's video, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there, where JK is. If you like this video later on, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online for now, of course, here are the details. Now, every Tuesday on my Instagram at SimpleSpiritualityPH, we have free health Reiki. So if you or anyone you know would like to have health Reiki done, just go to my Instagram at SimpleSpiritualityPH, SpiritualityPH. Every Wednesday, we have 50% off on the one question, one card readings. So Tuesday is free health Reiki. Wednesday is 50% off on one question, one card readings. And if you would like to tip me, if you like what I do, you'd like to donate, the donation button is down below. Now, you're not required to donate whatsoever, all right? But if you would like to, that is the only link by which you can do so, all right? So let's begin. And let me fix JK because I know y'all are going to be looking at him instead of me. So let me cover him up a little bit, all right? Hold on. Alrighty, so today's video, where is the microphone? It's lost in my hair. There. So today's video is another requested video. I have my list here of all the requests that you guys have put in. Thank you so much for all the requests. Today we're going to do rosé. I don't remember if I've done rosé. If I did, then this is going to be a follow-up. If not, then this is going to be the first time that I'm going to do a reading for rosé. So again, this person who requested it did not specify if they wanted like a career reading, a personal life reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to read for career, we're going to read for personal life, and we're also going to read for the closest possible future. Now, again, this is energetic, this is not factual, so this reading can change later on. It could not change later on, right? It could be the same energy, the same the same message for her 5 minutes later. It could be a different message altogether. So it does work that way. Energy does work that way, and everything is energy, and that's why everything can be subjected to change, right? So today we're going to be using the White Newman Tarot by Alba BG. I have an unboxing of that. I will leave it linked up there if I see it. But let's get to the first card, which is the career card, which is, she got a, what is it? It is the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all know I have glasses, but I don't wear it because they always reflect. And I want the eyeshadow to be seen. So this is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, off the bat, it does seem to me that Rosé is sitting pretty in a lot of her income, which is really good. Everyone who has a job, a lot of people think that their main priority in life is to just earn and earn and earn money. Well, that's not bad. If your strength is in earning money, if your strength is in attracting money towards you, that's really great. Like, oh my God, props to you, It's kind of, what I'm drinking is a mix of coffee and a bit of cocoa, dark cocoa, no sugar. Actually, it's funny because let me just give you a side story. When I was learning, when I was being attuned to becoming a Reiki practitioner, right? We were forbidden to drink coffee because it grounds you so much. And I'm such a coffee drinker, but given that it was Reiki, it really didn't bother me a lot. But I do drink a lot of coffee, and this one, the chocolate that's in here is just pure dark cocoa, so no sugar. It gives you like a really bitter kind of dimension to it, which I really like. I like bitter notes when it comes to coffee, so yeah, love it. Anyways, next is personal life. Ooh, interesting. The 10 of Cups. There are 4 girls in here. 4 girls in Blackpink, right? Rosé, Jenny, Lisa, and Jisoo. So, I would like to think that her personal life involves the girls as well, and involves the women of Blackpink as well. It seems to me like in her personal life, she's actually incorporating them as sisters. She's incorporating them, like she's making a space for her sisters in her personal life. Sometimes it happens that when you're in a group, you don't really get too close with them, you know? I know that in Korea it's very different because you really have to train together, right? And you really have to bond together. Well, not really forced, but you kind of can't help it because you're in such close proximity with each other all the time. But it seems to me here that Rosé actually finds joy, genuine joy, in the company of her Blackpink sisters. And so it actually feels like she's at that point where she's learning to enjoy their company outside of Blackpink. You know, there are people whom we enjoy their company when we're all together, but then you don't really talk when you're not all together, right? There are some friends like that. But to her, it seems like she's stepping into that phase in her life where she's seeing the girls, the Blackpink girls, for, excuse me, for who they are for the very first time. I'm not saying that she didn't do this in the past, but perhaps it was more of a, you know, we see each other every day, I'm so used to you kind of thing. But this time it's kind of like, oh, maybe I'd like to talk to you a little bit more. Maybe I'd like to get to know you a little better. Maybe I'd like you to be a really, really close sister and not just a really, really close friend, not just a really, really cool workmate, you know, but I'd like to be that kind of person with you because I find joy in your company and I find joy in all the things that we do, which is very, very good, you know. It's always nice to know that the people that you work with are people whom you can depend on, but even more so if your relationship transforms into something more of like a family type of situation. I'm feeling the family vibe here when it comes to them, like all their personalities coming together, all of the things that they have to offer to each other coming together, and just being a celebration of their own uniqueness all coming together as Blackpink and in her life as well. Genuinely, she finds joy with we call this. She finds joy with all of her Blackpink sisters. And this is actually reminding me of 2NE1. And it's, I don't know if it's because they recently announced their concert. They announced it today, actually. I saw CL post on her page, on her Instagram channel, that there's going to be a concert. And whenever I see anything with regards to anyone, I always feel a sisterhood going on. It's very solid like that, like super duper solid that you can't penetrate it whatsoever. It's very, very together, you know? And I kind of feel like this is starting to form, that kind of mindset is starting to form for Rosé, for the rest of the girls. So at this point in her personal life, I'm glad that she's able to find joy with her workmates, and now just not her workmates, her sisters. Hopefully this continues on and on and on and on and on until, you know, forever. Now, the last card for Rosé is the Chariot. This is the closest possible future. Now, again, I'm not saying this will be the only future. In fact, this card may not happen at all, you know. But it is one of the closest possible futures that can happen, that is likely to happen if she continues on the path, right? So, in terms for Rosé, it seems like there's a lot of movement for her. I mean, off the bat, it's the Chariot, so it really does pertain to movement. It really does include movement in the mix, basically. It seems to me like she has plans for her own career, I want to say. Like, I don't know if she's planning to put out a song. I don't know if she's planning to work a little bit on her own record company, because all of them have their own label, right? I don't know if she wants to be more of a CEO in that. I don't know if she has other individual projects that we don't know about that she's wanting to put in the works. But I am looking at movement for her individually, as an individual. Whether this means in terms of career or whether this means in a personal kind of life setting, I I want to say it's more of career. I would like to say that it is a career thing. But you can't help it that it be personal as well because it's part of you, right? It seems like she has some ideas that she wants to make into a reality. Again, we don't know if that's a song. We don't know if that's more of like a CEO position in her own company, but it does feel like she wants to try some solo stuff as well. I don't know if it's going to happen soon. I don't know if it's going to happen in the long run, but it feels to me like there is going to be movement from this point onwards. It feels to me that she feels that she's independent enough to create her own stuff. It feels to me that she's gotten her sea legs together, and it's very happy because funny rather, not happy. It's very funny because the card is also like it's basically a ship and it's like sea legs, right? So it feels like she feels like she's independent enough to do this on her own. And it feels also that she maybe has enough courage and maybe encouragement even from her Blackpink sister said, you know what? You can do this. Why don't you try doing this? It feels like she's somewhat supported by that. And her whole heart is in it. And it's something that she really wants to do out of her sheer will. Like she could have been influenced, but at the same time, it's also not an action that was based on peer pressure. It was based on her own decision. So I wouldn't be surprised if she releases a single. That could be it. I would also not be surprised if she again takes a more CEO role in her own company, in her own label. I would not be surprised also if she signs on to a collaboration that's just her and a company, her and maybe another artist as well. But definitely something that is uniquely Rosé and not as a group Blackpink. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. I hope this was fun. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. If you would like to receive notifications on my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online for now, of course, here are the details. Now, every Tuesday on my Instagram at SimpleSpiritualityPH, I'm giving away free health Reiki. Every Wednesday, it's 50% off on my one question, one card readings. And I can hear my dog outside outside my door. I can hear his little sniffy sniffs. And I got distracted. Yeah. So 50% off every Wednesday on at SimpleSpiritualityPH, 50% off on my one question, one card readings. Tuesday, free health Reiki. Wednesday, 50% off on one question, one card readings. And if you would like to donate, you're not required to do so. If you would like to tip me, there is a link down below, and that is the only link by which you can do that. All right. I don't have any other links but that below. All right. And I will see you guys next time.